Hello, Robert.
Hello, hello.
Long time before we see you.
Yeah, few years.
Yeah.
You've grown.
I hope. First, we'll talk about the break. The long break for us. What is break useful for the writing of a new album?
Yes, especially for the writing. When we tour, we never write. So we really need to stop touring to make a new album. And we did in Holland 2 small theater tours. We've just been writing a lot. And recording, of course, after that. I think 1 year, 1.5 year of writing and then half a year of recording.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did it help you to find inspiration? Did you take some holidays somewhere? Perhaps, where did you find inspiration?
Inspiration is like you have it like 2 hours a day or 3 hours a day. So, and sometimes you have no inspiration at all. So what I do a lot is to, have like a break, just go to the beach or just to play tennis or, sport a little bit. And that's how you do it. It's just the simple things. Just get out of the house, get out of the studio. And when you come back again, you feel again. Or you go to the bar, for example.
In time with the children?
2, of course. Time for the children, but we get most free minds when we go out and do something. And of course also watching a movie and reading a book and things like that, listening to other music, that helps.
Okay. So a new album is coming up soon?
Yes.
Why did you choose a concept album?
Yeah, because we like to do something different. It's we've always done kind of themes every album, but now we felt like we want to make something special. It's a point in the band's career where we feel we want to do something fresh, something new again, and to make a concept was for us also something special. Like just like recording the first time with the orchestra, this was something new for us, so that was exciting to do. So that was the reason why.
And what was the inspiration for the theme of this new album, for the story?
Yeah. The story was... we were searching for a story with several layers. What's for us very important is that you don't just have like a action story. If you have a zombie story, it's quite hard to make a concept album. Because it's just... and bang, it's hard to write lyrics about that. So for us, there needed to be things in there about, like dramas in the personal life of people, a bit of religious stuff, a bit of subnatural things that we find fascinating. And so when we decided that we were going to search for a writer, and also for somebody who knows comics, we got into contact with Steven, and he had a few ideas, and the idea he had, it was not called The Unforgiving yet, but he just had an idea about people who, after their death, were getting a second chance and to pay for their sins and hunt other killers. We thought this is a story with a lot of possibilities, and that's why when we decided to go for that story.
Regarding to Stephen O'Connell and Romano Molinar, how did you get in touch with her?
Well, Romano is the comic artist, and we got into contact because of the Chronicles of Spellborn. That's a video game, and he was the art director for that video game. And we thought he was great, and also we met him, and we just had a good click. And at a certain point, we just called him and said, are you interested to do this? And do you have time? And he said, no, don't have time, but I want to do this. So, because he also thought it was a great idea. And then he helped us again to get in contact also with Steven. So that's how it happened.
Did they know you before?
No.
No, at all?
No, Steven I didn't know, no.
Okay.
And I only know him now through Skype and through telephone a bit, but yeah.
Okay. How was the work with them when you go to US for
Sorry?
Did you go to US to work with them?
No. It's only Skype. You know, we've been contacting first. We had a few telephone calls, and then we talked a lot through Skype, and of course through email. And he came up with ideas, and then we reacted, and also the short movies. You know, the directors for the movies. We discussed a lot with them also about the story, and they also had some ideas. And we went back also to Steven with those ideas, and then he kind of mixed it, and he really made the story.
Okay. How about the album name? Why the Unforgiving?
Yeah, it really tells what it's about. You know, it's about the unforgiving, and it's also it's also a double title. You know, they are unforgiving towards the people they hunt, and because they're not gonna come to a good end. They hunt them down, and they have no mercy. But on the other hand, they also have no forgiveness towards themselves. That's the problem. What they are dealing with is that there's something which they did themselves in their lives, and they can't deal with that. So.
And how did the recording go? Did you first start to record the album and then go to the comic, or just something?
No. First we recorded the album, but that's also the idea that we had. You know, we didn't want to, like, have a story and then write the music totally on that and the lyrics, because that would be very limiting to us. You know, when you write, you want to feel free to do whatever comes to your mind. And so from the start we didn't want to do it like that. So what we did is, when we had the story, we had the music there, and then we looked at it like, okay, what kind of song would fit which part of the story, or which character, or what event, and that's how we then made the lyrics to it.
So nothing was modified regarding to the comics book?
Sorry?
Nothing was modified in the album for the comic book?
The comic book is, of course, the story of what the lyrics are based on, so it's connected there. Yeah.
Long time ago we said Daniel Gibson will not produce this album, but it turns out, and he was the producer.
Yeah.
Why this change?
He was very. He had really like a time where he really had to do nothing anymore, and he had to take a lot of rest. So to my opinion at that time, I thought that he wasn't able to produce it anymore. And but of course it took a few years before we started again, and then he really had the energy again to do it, and I really liked to do it again. So
did he start working on the album at the beginning?
Yeah, totally. I've written a lot with him, and Sharon also. So absolutely.
How many editions of this album will be released?